I love myself unconditionally. It was something in me that didn't want me to succeed. It's something that I created and it manifested externally. And we do these things to ourselves. We condemn ourselves with our actions and our choices because we see that there's no way out, or there's no way out of this depression or this life that we live. But we have to understand that we're going to have to go through hell in order to get to that peace of mind, to get to that heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I know what I'm saying? For me, I felt like the world was coming against me. I felt like I could do no right. I felt like everything that I've done was wrong, or it wasn't right, or I wasn't doing it right, or it wasn't perfect enough. And I felt like I just wasn't good enough. And feeling all that, I stooped to some of the lowest places ever imagined. But I fought like hell to get out, and I fought like hell to know, even though when I didn't know, that there's something better. I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't understand how I was harming myself. All I knew was that I knew I had good intentions somewhere deep within myself. I knew that I wanted to be successful in life more than just what society deems as success. I knew I wanted to do something. I knew I wanted to create change. I knew all these things, but I just didn't know how I was going to go about doing these things, especially feeling the way that I was feeling. And I was so completely overwhelmed with emotions that suppressed me and depressed me. I didn't know what to do. The only thing that I knew deep, deep within myself, behind all those thoughts, was that I can't give up. I can't quit. I can't stop. I have to keep going. I may not know what the hell I'm doing, but I have to keep going. And I came to a point to where I was like, I am resisting my own change. I'm resisting everything that has divinely been in place for my life because I want to be in control. We have to lose control in order to gain control. You have to stop always trying to control everything you see, because that's just not the way. You know what I'm saying? You're going to eventually pull yourself out of alignment because you're trying to force everything. Eventually, you're going to try to control everything to where you get to a point where you try to force everything. You try to force people to like you, you try to force people to understand you, and you just like, nobody understands, nobody gets it. I hate this, I hate that. But you try to cover it up with affirmations. That shit's not gonna work because it's coming from a deeper place. You're gonna have to go to that place and you have to go through it. You can't run away from your pain. You can't run away from your trauma. You can't run away from your hurt. You just can't run away from your insecurities because all of this is inside of you. And you have to find a way to accept where you are because you're not perfect. You're never going to be perfect. And you have to find a way to push through it. You have to find a way to push through without hurting yourself, without turning to those things that you do to yourself, like drinking, smoking excessively, smoking cigarettes, anything to ease the pain or the anxiety or whatever you call it, your nerves. You're going to have to go through it soberly, and you're going to have to realize that you're strong, and everything that you've been through all the way up to this point, everything, everything that you've been through, everything is going to help you pull through because you're closer than what you think. So stop thinking so much. Stop thinking so much. Stop hindering yourself. You're slowing your own self down. You're going to have to go through it. You're going to have to feel it. You're going to have to go through it. You're going to have to sit still and let the universe, let y'all work through you. That's the only way. You can't fight it. You can't run. You can't run. You cannot run if you've been chosen. So just stop. Just stop. Peace. Love. Kendall. Out.